Hey, it's Jay from Fire Drill Podcast here. I wanted to do a deep dive into Coach Carson's Real Estate Start School, a new course that he has out, because I know that Gwen and I have recommended on the podcast, and we figured you guys should see what's inside it. So we'll start out by saying that we have known Chad for a few years now. We've met him on many occasions, and he is kind of considered one of the top two real estate fire people out there right now. I would say Paula Pant is the other one. And he's super knowledgeable. He is definitely someone that is a financial independence role model for us. He and his family, they just actually moved to Ecuador for a year to give that a try after creating all of these passive income streams over the last 20 years. He's been in the game for a long time. So right now he has a course out called the Real Estate Start School. And the course is actually in Teachable, which is where a lot of the courses that people are putting out right now, they're in. So I'll just show you and I'll take you through some of the courses. Before we go into the paid course, I do want to show you the free course. He has a 7-day free course, and we'll link to both in the notes of this video. So in this course, it's just gives you a handful of modules. So he's got 10 videos here that you can pick through, which actually 10 videos on a free course is kind of awesome. And each one of the lessons has its own. Wow, this is a lot for a free course. Actually, this is great. Okay, so I'm going back, but I think you get the idea of what's offered in the free course. And yeah, who doesn't love free? So if you are interested in the paid course, let's take you through that right now. So it's administered and teachable. You go through each of the videos and the lessons at your own pace. I'll show you here. He has a lot of lessons in here. I would say that is something that differentiates this course from other courses. I've taken many courses in Teachable, and usually you see 1/3 to 50% of the lessons. He also, what's really cool is in the bonus section here, he has his coaching calls with people, because sometimes, you can learn like what you should be doing in an ideal situation, and then hearing real people work through real problems is more helpful. And these are long calls. I mean, this is over 2 hours for each one of these. And another thing that he has is the expert interview series. So some of you may be familiar with these names. Brandon Turner is the co-host of the Bigger Pockets podcast. He's got an hour with him. He has Carl from 1500 Days. We love Carl and Mindy. They're great. He's got this bonus vault of like checklists and printables and workbooks and things, which, hey, I love doing those. Now let's go into the modules. So he starts out by kind of going into the personal goals and strategy. And I actually think that this is very important to figure out why you want to get into real estate. Both Gwen and I, as those of you who listen to our podcast, Fire Drill, you have heard that we've struggled with real estate. So really making sure that like this is something that we want to do, you want this to be your path to FI is important. So I think it makes sense to start with that. But like any good course, it should go into the meat quickly. So he has picking target markets, evaluating a deal, building teams and systems, which is something we talk about with him a lot in the podcast. We just released a podcast episode with him. So actually, if you want to hear him talk before you decide to purchase the course, that might be a good idea. We'll link to our podcast episode as well. But building systems, definitely, you don't want to build your own job, if that makes sense. Okay, how do you get the money for the deals? A lot of people starting out don't have the cash to get into, bigger deals or any deals faster. So this gives you an idea of sources of financing. And I actually think that Chad is really well poised to talk about this because he started in real estate in his 20s over 20 years ago. So, or I guess, yeah, maybe he's like, I don't know how old he is. He looks like he's in his late 30s, but I think he might be in his 40s. Sorry, Chad. Sorry. So he's been doing this for a while, and I'm assuming when he was younger, he didn't have the same access to capital that he has now. Okay, finding profitable deals, action plan and time management. So let's, in each one of these. Oh, this is awesome. So they're all videos. So that's the thing with some of these teachable courses. Sometimes they're like all like written, and I've done a lot. Sometimes they're all video, and then it looks like he has a really good mix of the two, which is awesome. But he has a lot of video content here. So let's just play it and see. And I don't know if you can hear the audio here. You probably can just hear me. I'm sorry about that. But I'll just fast forward. He's going through and like explaining some of these things. Okay, this is pretty awesome. And then you can kind of navigate in the left here in Teachable to go through all the different ones. And here you can see like these are long videos. This is not like, 5-minute YouTube videos each time. Like he's going through all this stuff. And you have access to him, which he's super knowledgeable. So this is great. All right. So I think that is so overall, I think just summary of the review of the Real Estate Start School. I think lengthwise, it definitely beats out other courses that I've seen. Person-wise, Chad is someone who's super knowledgeable. It's not like, hey, I just started a year ago and had good luck, or I just started in the bull market that we've had the last 10 years. He's someone who's been doing this for a long time. I feel like he's a good person. The only drawbacks to the course, so I don't want to say this necessarily right now, and you know what? I can look this up while we're talking. But some courses, they have like more of like community support. Now, maybe he puts everyone in the course in a Facebook group or not. I don't know, but that's always helpful. Just, it's helpful to meet other people. Excuse me. It's helpful to meet other people who are going through this too. Okay, I'm here. Okay, so guys, let's make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, all right. He's got 8-week group sessions occur twice per year to receive encouragement and accountability with other students. Oh, you get 6 group coaching calls with Chad. Okay. So basically for the price of the course, you get group coaching calls depending on people who show up. I'm going to say that the entire value of the course makes up for itself with coaching calls. People charge hundreds of dollars for a coaching call. When I used to do coaching, for example, I used to charge $120, and that was like for an hour, and that's entry. So someone with Chad's level of experience, the entire cost of the course wouldn't even probably make up the access to him there, even if it's group. And when you do group things, the people that sign up for that, it's not like everyone and their mother who signs up for this. It'll be the people that are really engaged who will make the time to go. So if you are someone who does take advantage of that, that's a huge benefit. Let's see, monthly alumni group coaching calls. Oh, and you get a Facebook group. Okay, so basically he has all those things that I was saying are the drawbacks. He actually has them in this course. So thank you guys. I wanted to give you a quick rundown of the course. If you would like to, you can use our link. Go to firedrillpodcast.com/Chad to sign up, and you will be our new best friends. And thank you for supporting the podcast at no additional cost to you. That's firedrillpodcast.com/Chad. And actually, Chad will see that you signed up with us, and that will always help us to become better friends with him too, because we're telling people about his course, which is awesome.